The first one I really want to ask is who, not only in Congress, but the current political state, is a proponent for crypto. So who is pro crypto in this, in not just politics, but in our actual government?
Well, I'm going to give you a very surprising answer. And that is, I believe that even the most malevolent forces that use our government for their own benefit are pro crypto. It's just what form of crypto. And so, is it freedom crypto or versus centralized crypto? And so even, Nancy Pelosi in the budget that didn't pass last year, I believe it was, had digital wallet in there. I understand that the digital wallet might reappear in the infrastructure bill. It's 1,000 pages, and I can guarantee you none of the members of Congress read it. But
no surprise there.
Yeah, the lobbyists know what portion they were able to get inside there, and so it's basically legislation that's written by the special interest and the lobbyists. So to the extent that we have deep state actors that are interested in these digital wallets and the centralized version of the cryptocurrency, then what do they call it? Central bank crypto, the CBCD, something like that.
Yeah.
So then we know that is something that is on the horizon. So the question is, can the forces of evil, the forces of freedom, can you guys are in the forefront of this fight, can you prevail? And what is it that people like me can do to help you prevail? The fact of the matter is that the forces of freedom, we've been losing for the last 50 years. And so we've got to figure out a way to do things differently so that we can win. In fact, I'm reading this book, Barbarians Inside the Gate. And if you go to the jacket cover, what he says is, we are at war and we are losing. So that's the way we have to think about this whole scenario, is that we're at war. And I think there's a part of the crypto community that actually believes that way and is behaving that way. What you guys have to do is grow your community to people like me, so that grow the allies, so that we can reach critical mass. I just sent a message I made a presentation to the 911 Truth community. It was the Lawyers Committee for 911 Truth that did a marathon 8-hour series of presentations by people like Whitney Webb. She came after me, and Kevin Ryan, who used to work at United Labs, came before me. And these are people who are very well known in the truth community. And I basically told them that our objective now has got to be state power. Mm-hmm. So the idea that you, in whatever form this new state will take, because I do not believe that the republic as we know it is going to survive this latest onslaught. And quite frankly, as I said to them, I don't want to go back to normal, because that was an imperfect normal. And I don't want to build back better, which is, what Biden is trying to say to us that needs to happen. But what I do want to do is create my own reality, a new reality that is inclusive of everyone, that respects everyone and accords dignity to everyone. So now I believe that those are the values that the crypto community as I have known the crypto community, that you have as well. So let's start building something. Let's start creating the kind of governance structure that we want to see, and then take an active part in not only the creation, but the management of it as well. So that's where I'd like to see. So to answer your question about allies inside the Congress, we have to create them. We have to presume that we have no allies, because the fact of the matter is, as one member of Congress whom you all, if I mentioned the name, you all would know the name, told me, if the leadership, Cynthia, you just have to accept that if the leadership tell us to do something, we're going to do it. So now we have no allies. Of the 535 members of Congress that are there, we have no allies. We might get a spark or a ray every once in a while, but the bottom line is just like Fred Hampton said, Fred Hampton, chairman of the Black Panther Party, Chicago, said, we're sick and tired of answers that don't answer, conclusions that don't conclude. And that's what we get when we put our faith in those 535.